White just played. On f4, pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Bishop d4 check. King h1. Knight takes h2. Bishop takes h3. Knight takes f1. Queen g2. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen takes e4. Pause the video to find out white's response. Black is aiming to play Bishop e3 check. Queen takes e3. Queen takes e3 check and dominate the board. Bishop d3 played by white. Queen e3 check. King b1. King castled kingside. Rook he1. Queen takes d3 check. Knight takes d3. Knight a6. Black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White just played King g3. Pause the video to spot black's next move. King c4. Black wants to play King b3. On h4. King b2. Knight c3. King takes c3. Bishop a2. Bishop f4 check and increase their advantage significantly. On f4 played by white. On takes f4 check. Knight takes f4. King b3. Knight d5. White wants to play knight takes e3 and secure a stronghold in the game. King b2 was chosen by black. Black is aiming to play Bishop d2. On h4. King takes b1 and establish a winning position. Knight c7 was chosen by white. King takes b1. Knight b5. King b2. Black wants to play on a2. Knight d6. On promotes to queen at a1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes a 3 move preferred by white. King takes a 3. King h4. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White just played Queen e2. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On takes d2 check. King h1. White is setting up to play Queen takes g4 and establish a winning position. Knight takes h2 was chosen by black. On g3. White intends to play King takes h2 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight takes f1 played by black. Queen takes f1. Queen f6. Black wants to play Queen takes a1 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook b1 move preferred by white. On e3. Black intends to play Queen c6 check. King h2. Rook e8. Knight c3. Queen takes c3 and gain a significant edge. Knight takes e3 was chosen by white. Bishop takes e3. Queen f3. Queen f5. Black is planning to play Queen h3 mate and take decisive advantage. King h2 move preferred by white. Queen takes c2. Rook d1. Black is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black just played King h6. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Bishop d4. White is aiming to play on g4. Bishop takes h5. On takes h5 and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes h5 played by black. Bishop e3 check. King g6. On g4. White intends to play pawn takes h5 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Bishop takes g4 move preferred by black. King takes g4. King f6. King h5. White is looking to play King h6, King e7, Bishop b6, King f8, King takes h7 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King g7 was chosen by black. Bishop d4 check. King f7, Bishop b6, King f6, King h6, King e7, King takes h7. King f7. White is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game. Black just played. On a5, pause the video to find out White's response. Knight g3. White is looking to play Rook takes e8, Rook takes e8, Knight takes f5 and dominate the board. Queen takes g4, move preferred by black. Queen takes g4. Rook takes e1. Queen takes d7. Bishop c8. Black intends to play Bishop takes d7 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen c6 played by White. White considers playing Queen takes d5 and gain a significant edge. Bishop e6 was chosen by black. On d7, King g8, Knight e4. White considers playing Queen takes e6 check and increase their advantage significantly. King f7 was chosen by black. Knight d6 check. King g6, Knight b7. On h5. Pawn promotes to Queen at d8. White is looking to play Queen takes f8 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes d8 played by black. Knight takes d8. Bishop f7. Black is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black just played Queen takes g. To pause the video to find out White's response. Bishop f3. White is aiming to play Bishop takes g2 and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook takes d4, move preferred by black. Queen takes c6. Queen takes h1 check. Bishop takes h1. Pawn takes c6. Pawn takes d4. Pawn takes d4. Bishop takes c6. Pawn f6. Black wants to play Pawn takes g5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Knight f3 was chosen by White. White is preparing to play Knight takes d4 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop c5, move preferred by black. Bishop d2. White is setting up to play Bishop a5. Rook d8. Rook c1. Bishop d6. Rook c4. Bishop e6. Rook takes d4. Bishop takes a 2. Bishop c3 and seize the initiative. Rook d8, move preferred by black. Rook c1. White wants to play Rook takes c5 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop b6 played by black. Bishop b4. White is aiming to play Bishop e7. Rook h8. Bishop c5. Bishop e4. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes c6. Bishop takes b6 and gain a significant edge. Bishop e4 was chosen by black. Bishop takes e4. Rook e8. Black has no response. Let's go to the next game. White played Queen takes c7. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Rook 3 f7. Bishop takes e5. Rook takes c7. Bishop takes c7. King g8. Black wants to play Queen e6. Rook g2. Knight e5. Bishop takes e5. Queen takes e5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn b3 was chosen by White. Rook f7. Black's idea is to play rook takes c7 and dominate the board. Bishop g3 move preferred by white. Queen g5. On h4. White intends to play pawn takes g5 and seize the initiative. Queen c5 played by black. Black is setting up to play queen takes c2 and establish a winning position. Rook d2 move preferred by white. Queen takes a3. King e2. Queen a5. On f4. Queen h5 check. King e1. Knight b4. On f5. Queen f3. Black intends to play queen e3 check. King f1. Queen takes d2 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook g2 played by white. Knight takes c2 check. Rook takes c2. Queen takes d3. Bishop e5. Queen takes e4 check. Rook ge2. White intends to play rook takes e4 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes f5 played by black. Bishop takes d4. Queen d3. Black is looking to play queen takes d4 and take decisive advantage. Rook c4 was chosen by white. Queen takes b3. Rook c3. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White played rook ad1. Pause the video to figure out black's next move. Rook h6. Black is preparing to play queen takes g5 and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn f4 was chosen by white. White intends to play pawn takes e5 check and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn e4 was chosen by black. Black is preparing to play pawn takes d3. Queen takes g7 check. King takes g7 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop takes e4 was chosen by white. Rook takes h7. Bishop takes h7. Bishop takes c3. Pawn takes c3. Queen f6. Rook de1. Bishop f5. Black considers playing rook e8. Rook takes e8 check. King takes e8. Bishop takes f5. Queen takes f5. On h4. King f8. Rook f3. King g7 and take decisive advantage. Bishop takes f5 was chosen by white. Queen takes f5. On g4. White intends to play pawn takes f5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen c2 move preferred by black. Rook e3. Rook e8. Knight e6 check. King g8. On f5. Queen d2. Black is preparing to play queen takes e3 check and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook ef3 played by white. Knight e4. On g5. King f7. On g6 check. King f6. On h4. Rook h8. Black is preparing to play rook takes h4 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook h3 was chosen by white. Queen e2. Rook f4. Queen d1 check. King g2. Queen c2 check. King f1. On c6. Black intends to play pawn takes d5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn a3 was chosen by white. Queen c1 check. King g2. Queen d2 check. King g1. White's idea is to play rook takes e4 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn takes d5 played by black. On a4 black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Bishop takes d5. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White intends to play bishop takes c6 check and take decisive advantage. Queen takes d5 was chosen by black. Knight takes b4. Bishop takes b4. Bishop takes b4. On c5. Black is preparing to play pawn takes b4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop a3 was chosen by white. Queen takes g2. Queen takes c5. Knight c6. Rook c1. White is looking to play. Queen takes c6 check. Queen takes c6. Rook takes c6 and establish a winning position. Rook c8 played by black. Black is planning to play queen takes h1 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen d6 played by white. Queen f1 check. King d2. Queen takes f2 check. King d1. Queen f1 check. King d2. Queen d3 check. King e1. Queen takes d4. Queen takes d4. Knight takes d4. Rook takes c8 check. Bishop takes c8. On h4. Knight c2 check. King f2. Knight takes a3. Pawn takes a3. Bishop b7. Black is looking to play bishop takes h1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook h3 played by white. King castled kingside. Rook b3. White is planning to play rook takes b7 and establish a winning position. Bishop d5 move preferred by black. Black considers playing bishop takes b3 and establish a winning position. Rook b4 was chosen by white. On f6. Black might go for pawn takes e5 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Pawn takes f6 move preferred by white. Rook takes f6 check. King e3. King f7. Knight e2. Rook f3 check. King d2. King f6. Knight f4. Rook takes a3. Knight takes d5 check. Pawn takes d5. Rook d4. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game.